In this video, I'm going to be chatting about PCOS and weight loss because oftentimes when someone is struggling with PCOS, they are addressing the weight loss the wrong way, and this can be extremely harmful. Now, just because you have PCOS, it does not mean you have to lose weight. Not everyone with PCOS is struggling with weight loss. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to be chatting to you ladies who are looking to lose the weight that are also struggling with PCOS. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Randy DeCalloway, a holistic nutritionist and integrative health practitioner, plus personal trainer. I help women perfect their periods and hormones so that they can have optimal future fertility. When it comes to wanting to lose weight as a PCOS individual, you have to understand what kind of PCOS you have. There are 4 different types of PCOS. There is insulin resistant PCOS, inflammatory PCOS, adrenal PCOS, and post-pill PCOS, right? Hormonal birth control. Once you have narrowed down which one you have, you're going to be able to address the root cause of your PCOS. And when we address the root cause of your PCOS, the weight loss is going to come with it. The problem in today's society is you're thinking just of the weight loss, or your doctor told you if you lose weight, your PCOS symptoms are going to get better. The problem with this is that you're just focusing on the weight loss and not the root cause of those symptoms. When we just focus on weight loss, it can lead to restrictive dieting, under eating, calorie restrictions, all of those things, and eating the wrong foods to help rebalance the body. So that being said, it's really important to address the root cause and not just look at it from a weight standpoint. Now let's go through the 4 types of PCOS. Number 1 is insulin resistance PCOS. If you have insulin resistance PCOS, the place to start is working on your diet and implementing gentle exercise, depending where you are starting at, so that we can start to get the body to become more insulin sensitive and regulate the blood sugar levels if that is an issue. Second, if you have inflammatory PCOS, that means we need to assess your nutrition, your environment. Are you consuming a lot of sugars, dairy, gluten, any food sensitivities that can cause a lot of inflammation in the body? We also might need to address gut health, so digestive health. How is your digestion? Are you going to the bathroom regularly? What is that looking like? So we have to be addressing the inflammation. Otherwise, that PCOS is going to persist. The other thing you want to note with inflammation is that when we have more inflammation, it's going to worsen our metabolic issues, and that can cause a whole bunch of hormonal dysregulation. The 3rd type of PCOS that you could have is adrenal PCOS. This probably means you are struggling with stress and your body's not able to handle stress. So this usually means we have to assess your adrenal health and work on relaxation, resting, and stabilizing your blood sugar levels. The 4th type of PCOS is post-pill PCOS. So if you've been on hormonal birth control, you can get this post-pill PCOS. And the best thing to do in this situation is to address your overall health. How's your digestive health? How's the inflammation in your body? Because the pill can cause some inflammation. How are your detox pathways? All of those things. You want to assess your overall health. And you also want to give it time, because when you come off of a hormonal contraceptive, it takes time for your body to re-regulate. So give it 3 months, see how things are going. But you also do really want to assess your overall health and what were you like before you went on the hormonal contraceptive. Those are the 4 types of PCOS you could be dealing with. That being said, there are 4 areas that you want to address from a PCOS and hormonal standpoint that can be really helpful no matter what kind of PCOS you have. And that is number 1, regulate your blood sugar. Check your blood sugar in the morning. What is it like? Do we need to work on blood sugar regulation? Number 2, what is your gut function like? What is your digestive health like? Oftentimes, if you've been on the pill or there's inflammation going on or other things, we need to be addressing the gut because the gut is so connected to our hormonal health. Number 3, we want to be addressing adrenal health. What are our cortisol levels like throughout the day? So basically, what is your stress hormone doing throughout the day? Are you having afternoon crashes? Is a sign of maybe having adrenal problems. So we do need to assess that. What's the stress like in your life? Do you need some more rest? Do we need to implement different techniques in between there? What can we do to support our adrenal health? And then number 4, we want to be working on our liver detoxification. This will help balance our hormones, regulate blood sugar levels, help with insulin, all of those things. If our liver is functioning optimally, everything else will follow because once the liver is backed up, we are going to get more hormonal imbalances. The liver cleans up any excess hormones that need to be eliminated out of the body. So, liver is super important and that has to be addressed. Now, those 4 areas that I just talked about might be a little overwhelming and you might be like, where do I even start? Like, I don't know how to regulate my blood sugar levels. I don't know how to support my liver and all this stuff. Well, let me simplify it for you and go over the 5 things you can do to rebalance your body so that you can decrease the inflammation and all of these things. Number 1, you want to be eating clean and eating enough. So this is so important. You want to be eating real whole foods that you can find in the produce section, and you want to be eating enough food. So be eating 3 meals a day and do not be skipping breakfast. Number 2 is to start exercising. Whatever you're doing right now, start with 10,000 steps. Work your way up to 10,000 steps if you aren't doing 10,000 steps right now. That's what you need to start doing is exercise. So you start with steps, then you can move into some steady state cardio, not over 20 minutes, please. Let's not overdo it. And then add in some body weight training, all of that fun stuff. You can even add in some Pilates, whatever it takes to start exercising, start doing that. Number 3 is to improve your gut health. This will improve as you are eating healthier, but you also want to be paying attention to your digestive health if anything is changing that needs to be addressed. If you are noticing things are off, you're getting more bloated, you're struggling with constipation, diarrhea, you need to be working with a nutritionist or a practitioner that can help you personalize what to work on with your gut health. 4 is you want to be nourishing your adrenals. So a great way to nourish your adrenals with nutrition is making vegetable juices would be super helpful. Having a veggie juice, not a fruit juice, or doing things like adrenal cocktails, which could be squeezing half a lemon and some coconut water with a little bit of sea salt. That is perfect. Those are ways to nourish your adrenals from a nutrition standpoint. And then the other big thing is starting to relax, to play, to reconnect with your feminine energy is all going to help you nourish those adrenal glands because oftentimes they've been overproducing, they've been overstressed, and we need to take a little bit of a step back and baby them a bit. And the way to do that is just to be you, to be comfortable with who you are, to get back into your feminine energy. When I talk about feminine energy, I'm talking about dancing, journaling, reading, drinking your favorite cup of tea, all those things. That is a way for you to reconnect to your feminine energy and also nourish your adrenals. And 5, supplement as needed. So for those of you that might be really struggling with insulin resistance and blood sugar dysregulation, this might be the case where you would use a herbal supplement that helps you balance your blood sugar levels. This is not for everyone. It really depends on your personal situation. So for supplementing as needed, I always recommend you start with the basics like a high quality multivitamin, probiotic, omega-3, your absolute basics. And then once you're doing that and doing all these other things, but you need more support and you're not getting where you want to, that's when you go and seek out professional help. I hope this video was helpful in understanding how to address weight loss when you are struggling with PCOS. So the key thing you have to remember is you have to address the root cause of your PCOS and not be addressing the weight. Because if we address the weight, you're going to go on a whole different path than if you were addressing the PCOS. And if you got to this point in the video and you are struggling with PCOS, let me know in the comments below what PCOS you have, and I can maybe give you some direction of how to start addressing that type of PCOS. Otherwise, if you are interested in losing weight and learning how to boost your metabolism without messing up your hormones, I do have a course available for you on my website. And it's also super beneficial for you ladies who are struggling with PCOS, because in my practice, we always address the root cause, not the symptom.